Like, I've known you for a long, long time. Spent 8 weeks with you on the Strictly Tour. But not... I've spoken to you for the past 8 weeks. Not a big fan of cooking, are you, really?
No, I just...
Like eating?
Yeah, I like eating it. That's no problem. But
yeah.
Cooking it is just... I'm always rushing about, and I live in a small little studio flat, so the utensils aren't there.
Now, you mentioned small little studio flat. Now, what have you got? You went out yesterday in preparation for today's show, and you actually bought a hob. Is that right? Because you haven't got an oven, is that right?
Thanks for mentioning that, yeah. Yeah, no, I've got a little single hob now, and a microwave and a little grill. So I'll be poaching eggs before you know it.
Right, you've got a single hob,
yeah.
You've got a microwave.
And a microwave, yeah.
And you've got one of those George Formby grill things.
Yep.
One of them things.
Only because I couldn't find the James Martin grill. I couldn't see that in the shop, otherwise I would have got that one, but...
Anyway, you're here to learn.
Yeah, well, I can grill a bit of chicken and an egg and stuff, and... You've promised me an Arga from the James Martin range, haven't you?
Now, at the end of every programme, I'll cook either Food Heaven or Food Hell for Matt. It's started already. It'll be something based on your favourite food, which is, of course, Food Heaven, or your nightmare ingredient, Food Hell. Now, it's up to our studio guests and a few of our viewers at home to decide which one you get. So what ingredient would your idea of Food Heaven be?
Swordfish.
You like swordfish?
Yeah,
Why is that? Is that...
Just because I don't like messing around with the bones and stuff, and you can get a nice fillet of that and, you know, put it on a stew.
Because you like Mediterranean food as well,
yeah,
really?
I'm Greek. I'm half Greek and half Irish, so I think that's quite a nice, chunky fish.
Lovely. So Food Hell, what would that be?
Rhubarb. Without a doubt, rhubarb. I think it's dreadful.
What's wrong with it?
I just don't trust it. It's just not... I just don't like it. I don't... Is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable? I'm really not sure. Should it be sweet? Should it be... I just don't know what's going on with it.
So there you go. I cook it using swordfish or rhubarb for Matt's Food Heaven. I've got a great Mediterranean dish, grilled swordfish with a romesco sauce. That is Mediterranean. The swordfish is marinated with lemon juice, thyme and olive oil, and it's quickly cooked in a fiercely hot griddle pan and left to rest. And it's served with sautéed new potatoes and a chunky red pepper sauce called romesco and a few Spanish spicy pedron peppers on the side. Like the sound of that?
That sounds all right, yeah.
Or maybe Matt could be facing his idea of Food Hell. Rhubarb with one of my brilliant desserts. The rhubarb is covered in whiskey, ginger and sugar, and then it's roasted in the oven until it's softened, and it's poured into a sweet pastry case and then covered in a freshly made custard. And the whole thing is cooked in the oven, then topped with my homemade crumble and served in slices with a little bit of rhubarb compote on the side. It's kind of like a posh version of rhubarb and custard.
Let's not do that.
Don't like that?
No.
It's not up to me. It's not up to me. All of our studio guests and a few of our viewers will decide what will be cooking for Matt at the end of the show. So, as like I said, it's not up to me. It's up to these guys here and these guys here.
Guys,
so you know to butter up
what
to.
A genuine fear of rhubarb. I'd say I'm scared of it.
Now, Matt's not on our chef's table. Of course, we have two Saturday Kitchen viewers with us. Now, Janet, you were the one who wrote in. Have you brought her along with you?
Yes, I brought my daughter Kay.
And a Yorkshire accent, I guess.
Of course.
Where's this from? West Yorkshire, is it?
West Yorkshire, yes.
Big fans of the show?
We are. We watch every year.
And you're saying you do a lot of baking while you're watching this as well?
Yes, that's what I'm usually doing on a Saturday morning, so I'm finding it hard to believe that I'm sitting here now.
Well, you are sat here. And you're here to get some tips as well. I'll talk to you both a little bit more later. And if you've got any questions for me or the chefs, don't just hesitate, fire away. And of course, you get to help us decide what will be cooking this fella at the end of the show. Now, I've been a Yorkshire person. I think I might know which ingredient they might be going for. And if you'd like the chance to ask a question on the show, then you can do that by calling this number. That's 08716 41 41 41. That's 08716 41 41 41. Calls cost 6p a minute from a BT landline. Mobiles and other networks may vary, and a few of you will put your questions to us live a little later on. Also, if you get onto the show, then I'll be asking you whether Matt should be getting his idea of Food Heaven or Food Hell. So start thinking. Right. Cooking first is a man behind the top London restaurant, Smith's of Smithfield. A couple of you may also have seen him hosting the latest series of MasterChef over on BBC Two recently. Apparently, it was quite popular. It's John Turode, and he's giggling over there. Good to have you on the show, John.
Hi, mate.
What are we cooking, mate?
We are doing a seared fillet of beef.
Yep.
Rather than it being carpaccio, carpaccio's raw. And carpaccio got its name from a great Italian painter who liked to paint in